Adventures with Finn and Skip. B by Brendan Kearney. Ah, this is the life, old chum, Finn yawned to Skip as they relaxed in the mid-morning sun. Everything was quiet until... Grandpa! Finn's grandchildren, William and Daisy, ran toward him and gave him a big hug. Sprout, their puppy, gave Skip a big friendly lick. Before long, the children were eagerly exploring his garden. William swung from the apple tree, knocking all the fruit to the ground. Daisy pushed a wheelbarrow through Finn's vegetable patch, and Sprout rolled over his lovely flowers. "What a mess!" Finn cried in despair. "Perhaps we could go for a picnic instead," he suggested. "I know the perfect picnic spot." They collected everything they would need. Soon they had an enormous pile of items to take with them, a pile so big that it wouldn't fit into Finn's picnic basket. Luckily, Finn had an idea. "Let's load everything into the wheelbarrow," he declared. They sat off at once. They strolled through the peaceful green countryside. "Are we there yet?" Along a sandy beach. "Are we there yet?" And over a towering bridge. "Are we there yet?" "We're not far now," Finn smiled. But when they arrived, Finn had nothing to smile about. The beautiful meadow he remembered was now a construction site. "Oh dear, this is too noisy and too dusty," Finn said. "Perhaps we'll have better luck at the nearby park." At the park, they found the perfect picnic spot in the shade of a large tree beside the duck pond. "Ah, this is better," Finn sighed as he looked around. The flowers were in full bloom and the park was full of life. Everything was quiet until... Bzz. At first, there was only one bee. Then there were two. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Before long, there were bees all around. They had started to swarm together on a branch of the tree overhead. "Bees!" shouted Daisy. "So many bees!" Daisy jumped to her feet and waved her arms around. The picnic went flying in all directions. In the chaos, Finn's chair tipped backward. It wobbled on the edge until he fell into the pond with a big splash. Dripping wet, Finn climbed out of the pond just as a thick cloud of smoke engulfed the park. A mysterious figure started to emerge. It was Finn's friend Hazel, the beekeeper. She was wearing a big hat and a strange suit. "Hello, Finn. I didn't mean to startle you all. The smoke helps to keep the bees calm," Hazel explained as she put the smoker on the ground. "The bees are swarming because they are looking for a new home. I've made them the perfect home nearby, called a hive. I just need to encourage them to move in." "Stand back. I need to gather the bees into this box so I can safely move them to their new home. Unless you are a beekeeper, you should leave the bees alone," Hazel warned. Hazel moved carefully toward the swarm and shook the branch gently so that the bees fell into the box. "As long as the queen bee is inside, the others will stay with her," she explained. Once the bees were collected, they turned to their picnic. "It's all ruined," William complained, as Finn rescued the deck chair from the pond. "The food is all dirty and your chair is all soggy," added Daisy. "I've got some honey cake back at the community garden," Hazel suggested. "Would you like some?" At the community garden, Hazel gave them all some of her delicious homemade honey cake. "You see, bees might be small, but they are very helpful. In fact, they made the honey in this cake," Hazel explained. Bees help with pollination by moving pollen, a fine powder, from one flower to another. This helps plants make seeds, which grow into yummy fruits and vegetables. But right now, they need our help. Bees live in places where there are lots of flowers and grasses, but these areas are being built on by humans. Our climate is also getting too hot for them to survive, and the use of harmful chemicals is really making life difficult for them. Some types of bees are in trouble. "What can we do to help?" the children asked. "Big changes start with small steps. There are many things you can do to help the bees." You can plant bee-friendly flowers and plants in your yard or in flower pots. This will attract lots of bees. You can build a bee hotel. While some bees live together in a hive, others live on their own. Creating a bee hotel will give them somewhere safe and comfortable to live. You can create a bee bath by leaving out a shallow bowl of water with a few stones in it. This allows the bees to rest and have a drink. You can support your local beekeepers by buying local honey and beeswax products such as soaps and candles. You can ask the adults in your life to look for bee-friendly products to use in the yard. And of course, you can share what you know about bees and encourage your friends and families to look after them too. A better world for bees is a better world for everyone. When Daisy and William returned home, they built a cozy bee hotel, set up a bee bath, and planted lots of bee-friendly plants in the yard. When they had finished, they admired their hard work. "Hazel was right," Finn smiled. "A better world for bees really is a better world for everyone." What will you do to help the bees?